In this video, I'm going to be doing subframe bushings for the 90. Went with aluminum just because that's kind of what piqued my interest. I was going to do originally tubular subframe, but that's a lot of money, so I don't really want to spend all that right now. I'm just going to refresh it and then do the oil pan gasket that I've been meaning to do for the past however long. Maybe even my ball joints for the front as well, because I do need to disconnect the front or the bottom control arm. So I might try to do these as well. I should check off a handful of things that we can do to it. Maybe some other stuff that I can knock out at the same time. Also going to be redoing the light bar, because I do not like the tubular setup. I want to go a little bit more into the bumper, and I also need to make a bumper support anyways, so I'm just gonna take this apart, salvage what I can. Also might not be running the lights for a little bit just in the meantime to kind of figure it out, but I might put if I make the tabs, because I'm thinking about putting tabs through the bumper to be able to mount them, but it just kind of depends. And then now also I got to get the blinkers and the little intakes for the bumper as well. So I'm kind of backtracking on the budget a little bit, but it's all right. So yeah. All right, made it out to pick apart because they had an 01E transmission in this thing, but it's pretty busted up. So not going to be able to get that, but there is a Volkswagen over here that I need to look at, so I need to find that. I found the Volkswagen I need. This one has the 07K and should have the forged crank. But now the fun part is getting it out of here. Yeah, 07K. Gonna strip this bitch down and start yoinking shit off. Got the whole front end off this car. Trying to double check on and actually make sure that the engine still spins, because if this thing is locked up, then there's no point in me continuing. Did check the oil. The oil looks good, and also you can see that this thing did leak quite a bit of oil through its years because of how much gummed up shit there is. So yeah, just gotta keep and moving. After pulling the stupid AC compressor off, can confirm that this does. I just was cranking it with the belt, but it does crank. So just got to keep trekking forward and get this thing free. I got everything almost completely set up. Just need to get the mounts off and then pull the transmission off, and then start taking off all the shit I don't need. I do like a controlled kind of fall, I guess. All right, I think the only thing actually holding this engine in right now is these axles. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get those off, to be honest. I'm also seeing how crusty and rusty the coolant is. And I also look at the front. There's a hole in the thermostat and I didn't do nothing to it. So I'm kind of wondering if this block actually got overheated. And just like the sheer amount of oil is kind of concerning. So I don't know if I want to continue taking this, which sucks because I spent all this time doing it, but I don't know. And like everywhere I'm kind of looking, there's traces of like oil and coolant just smacking in. So I'm gonna call it quits on this and take the L. All right, got it going across now. This will be hidden by the bumper. I just got it tacked up. Just got to finish out the welds and spray paint it to make it look better. And then I think I might add some pieces to kind of stick up to help hold in the bumper. But also I'm thinking through the bumper can start poke some brackets through for the hella lights, but I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. All right, I got that side welded up. Just gotta finish doing that side, and then this will be done. I got it pretty much back on. Still need to hit it with paint and clean it up. It's a little bit too early to do that, so I'm just gonna. I also gotta go to breakfast, so just gonna toss on the bumper. And one thing I didn't really account for when making this is the fact that this will line up and hit this right here, and it's gonna do it on both sides. So it's either I cut into the bumper this much and just slide it all in, and then you see this part, or I make a piece to kind of like angle it, but I don't know, because I don't really have the stuff to cut a mitered piece to kind of put here and then cut this corner out. It sucks. Turns for the bumper and stuff. I didn't have time this weekend to quite do the body mounts or the subframe mounts, but I at least got the bumper in a good position for it right now. It looks pretty good, you know. Leaving the light bar off for now until I get the time to kind of redo this and do some angle cuts to make that work, and then redo the lights and attach it. That'll be its own video, and then the subframe bushings will be another own video, because I'll have to, you know, drop the subframe, change out the oil pan gasket, clean up the subframe, and then install the new stuff. So this one's kind of done for now. Until then, I am collecting parts for the 5-lug conversion to throw on the Porsche brakes. That should be like the next big thing done with the car. And then aside from that, just still trying to find a nice drivetrain for it. Still going back and forth about 07K or the 20 valve Audi engines. But due for this one is like a little road trip up into Utah with it and go camping. Little camp video, I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see stuff like that too, instead of just like working on projects. Like can film like different little trips and stuff like that, more different car meet videos or something. I don't know, just leave it in the comments on other stuff that I can do to improve on the channel, because I do have the video for this one coming out, or should be already out after editing this one. The one on the R6 should be out as well. Might be able to get a little bit more content out of both of these. Well, actually, yeah, because of the gas tank for that one. But just let me know what other stuff I can do, or if, what you guys would like to see on the channel, and can probably do it. So, yeah, thanks for watching.